Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. What an exciting day in Tesla today. Oh, wow. Hey, please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. Grandpa is entertaining, very entertaining. If you would like, share and subscribe and share this opportunity with others, if you would. Um, Yeah, we got a plague problem in New Mexico. It's not at Giga, Texas yet, but it's very contagious. Grandpa's going to tell you about it here in a little bit. Today in Tesla, we've had a high so far of 182.87, and I'm going to tell you why I think it bounced up there just shortly here. And we had a low of 174.80, and currently, the price is 178.10 and dropping. Um, okay, so I wanted to say a few words about the tragic accident that Mitch McConnell's sister-in-law had in her Tesla, where she backed into a pond, or I guess it was a pond, and down an embankment, and it was late in the evening the way it sounded. But anyway, um, just tragic. She was on the phone. She couldn't get out of the car once it got into the lake. Couldn't get the windows open, and she was on the phone inside, calling and talking to people for help. It was just terrible. And but they are investigating for possible wrongdoing or sabotage of some sort. And so that's ongoing, and Grandpa don't know any more than that on that. But it was a young gal, about 50, and just with a bunch of her, I believe, girlfriends, friends of hers that were over at her private place, and um, it's just absolutely tragic. But and I'll try to update you on it as I find out more. But they are investigating it for foul play. As far as Grandpa knows, they were and they still are. Here we have Giga, Texas, and but before I want to talk to you about Giga Berlin, because that's why Tesla bounced up today. If I can find Giga Berlin, hang on a second. I'll find it. There it is, Giga Berlin. Look at all those pretty trees at Giga Berlin. So, what's going on at Giga Berlin is the power is expected to be restored today from the attack on the substation where the terrorist activists took out the power grid there. And, it caused power outage for the hospitals in villages and towns around the area, the police stations, the firefighters. Nobody had power. That's a dangerous thing for our community. Um, and they've arrested a bunch of these activists for doing this, and they say they're going to prosecute them to the full extent of the law, whatever that is. I don't know. However, there's still huge protests going on over there against. They don't want Tesla plants. They they want trees planted, and they want uh, clean water, and all of which I believe Tesla's doing. But I'm only Grandpa. But I do know that little optimist is, they the park that these activists were staying in. I watched a report where Tesla actually planted the trees, them big beautiful trees that were in the park that they were staying in. You know, that's the thing about little Optimus. He's out there planting trees all over the world, and I'll show you a picture of him. How pretty! He's so handsome. Little Optimus and planting trees. There he is, right there. There's Elon. He plants trees too. And then you got little Optimus. He really can plant trees, and they water him. They got a long hose. And they water all the trees every day with clean water. And that's what they do. So just thought you should know that. I'll get back to him possibly here in a little bit, but we got to talk about this plague going on because it's pretty serious stuff. So what happened with the plague? Last time we had a death from the bubonic plague. Sounds scary to Grandpa. And this is in New Mexico, which is right next to Texas, you know, down there, not very far away. A man died of the bubonic plague. They couldn't save him. And they're not sure how he contracted it. Now, they say you can get it from rodents. Not necessarily from the rodent, but it'll even spread from your pets. It can spread from your pets to you. I believe it can spread human to human, obviously, if it can spread from your pet. But a lot of times it's from rodents, flea bites, that sort of thing. And but you know, here's Grandpa's scenario on this whole thing. You got Giga Texas, which is very important to Grandpa. You got all these people working there, relying on their jobs there, and good for the economy. And they make smart cars, that self-learning cars that can go out and be good in the world and help people. And don't drive them in the lake, though. That's not a good thing. You know, I think they might make a floating one, but you got to buy the right vehicle. You know. Grandpa just got this cough. Might be the plague. You never know. So anyway, this guy dies in New Mexico, the bubonic plague now. There was another one. Last time it happened was in 2021, I believe. It was somebody died of the bubonic plague. But it is, like they say, very contagious. But my take on it is this. You know, they want to blame it on the mice and the rodents. But we've been letting in a lot of foreigners. Some of them that could be capable of chemical warfare. And I've had a number of people recently talk to Grandpa about, you know, they say there's just 28,000 something Chinese fighting age men that have been released into our country just in the last year here. It's just crazy what they're doing, and from all different countries, not just China, Venezuela, you name it. But some of these places, all they have to do is release the plague on us, and we've got mayhem in our country. And I just want to point out that maybe the reason they can't find the origin of the plague is because it was, you know, inflicted on the guy, not by a rodent necessarily, unless they gave him a pet mouse that had it. I don't know. Grandpa's only speculating, and speculating ain't worth a whole lot, but Tesla is. And yeah, Tesla. Oh, let me get back to Giga Berlin, because they bounced up just no where'd I do with Giga Berlin after all that? There it is. Hang on a second. There it is. So they bounced all the way up on the good news that they might get power back today to 182.87. But right now, I'm telling you, she's crashing. I'll tell you the price here. Grandpa's short, so I'm making. Grandpa's getting richer. I'm almost up. Well, I'm up just shy of 5,000 for today. That's what Grandpa's doing. Right now, I'm short. And current price is 177. That's where she's at. She's coming down. And we have substance, at 173. So you know you're going to see 173 in your future. That's just the way it is. Let's see. Can I show you that? I think I can. I'll show you where 173 is. Grandpa's getting better at moving the screen around. Here's the weekly chart. Right here on this blue line, that's 173. And they bought millions. And I'm not talking dollars worth share. I'm talking shares. They were doing 100 to 200,000 shares per minute. They were buying at 173 the other day. And that tells Grandpa it's going there. So, and they ain't gone there yet. So we have substance at 173 big time. I mean, she's going to break through it. And when it breaks through it, I expect to bounce because, literally, they bought, Grandpa's estimate, 10, 20 million shares there. Somebody bought 10 to 20 million shares there in a few hours. They're gonna get their shares activated, and they're gonna go up, up, up. That's what Grandpa sees all the time. So yeah, it's fun, but we really in the world we live in, we really need to look at optimists, and because I don't know what I did here now. I don't even know if you've seen what I changed last here. Here's Optimist. I don't know. I can't remember if I got you off of Giga Berlin or not. Let me try that again. I want to see. Yep, it switched. Okay. So Grandpa's not completely crazy. Now all I got to do is find Optimist again. I got him there. Okay, so you're looking at Optimist, little Optimist. I wanted to point out something. You got that bubonic plague down there. You got all these medical problems with people are still having from this COVID, I believe, going around. Nobody ever gets well anymore. It wouldn't be that hard for little Optimist to be a doctor, not only plant trees and water the trees, but he could be a doctor easily or smart enough and give you advice. And if you buy him the tools to operate, he could operate on you, in Grandpa's opinion, and it's going to reduce the cost of health care. Little Optimist is invaluable in Grandpa's opinion. He can preach sermons. He can read the Bible. He can operate. He can be a doctor. He can water the grass and the trees and plant the trees. But, as far as him doing operations and stuff like that, Grandpa's kind of got an aversion for. He can be a dentist. He can pull your teeth and give you fillings. You got free health care with little Optimist. He's got all the knowledge and he's self-learning. He'll get better and better at pulling your teeth all the time. That's the thing about little Optimist. And little Elon here, Big Elon, he'll help make him smarter. But I got a thing I have to say about this is, when we get our little optimist, and I'm excited about it, as you probably guessed, I think I'm going to let him operate on Grandma first, because I'm scared of doctors. Grandpa's kind of a scaredy cat, but Grandma, she runs to the doctor all the time. So I'm going to let a little optimist work on her first. He can fix Grandma, then I might let him work on me some. That's kind of Grandpa's plan. Okay, Tesla. I'll do another live stream later and tell you where it's going after I see where it went. That's what Grandpa's gonna do. I tell you what, we're gonna break 173 sometime this week in Grandpa's opinion. And on the top side, we're 6 weeks ago, Grandpa started giving live streams telling you we were going to be in the 170, 180, low 200 range, and that's exactly where we've stayed. And eventually it'll snap like a rubber band. We're in about a $30 range, and back and forth, and that's what we're doing. And it's, for once, Grandpa was right about something. Hey, don't worry, Grandpa knows stuff, and you figure that out. Let's see how. Just shy of 5,000 up for the day. Oh, Grandpa's such a loser. Don't even worry about it. Grandma's mad at Grandpa because I didn't have her cells in the other day. Poor Grandma. Oh well, she'll get over it. When the price goes up to 203, she'll be happy. Okay, all good things are from the Lord, and Lord willing, that bubonic plague won't be too bad. And don't worry, Grandpa knows the news. And if I don't know the news, I'll tell you a true Grandpa story. Lord willing, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.